Hello, my name is Beverly Chapel-Howe. I'm co-founder of Ribble Valley Art Studios here in sunny Clitheroe with my business partner Keith Parkinson, who isn't here today. Me and Keith sort of got together when we did our art degree. We did our fine art degree at Blackburn College and graduated in 2008. And I've been looking for studio space since then, really. Looked all in and around Blackburn, Burnley, couldn't find anywhere. In my dreams, I really wanted a really old derelict mill, and then problems, health and safety issues, sort of prevented us from going down that route. So we came to Clitheroe, knowing that it probably would be a bit more of a commercial avenue, as Clitheroe's quite an arty sort of a place, but it's a very commercial place. It's in the Ribble Valley. It's a tourist attraction. It's got a castle and it's got a lovely little theatre and slots sort of in the middle of that, and we think we've found the perfect place in which to do that. Our aim was to provide studio spaces to local artists that they could afford, have a key and come in 24 hours a day and use it to create masterpieces almost. One of our other aims is to provide exhibition space for other local artists. And travelling sort of artists, and we wanted to provide workshop spaces. Myself and Keith are teachers, and we both teach art. I used to teach hairdressing at Blackburn College, and Keith was a primary school headmaster, so we're both sort of used to teaching. But the ultimate aim was to provide studio space for myself and Keith in which to work and to continue our practice.
Hello, I'm Liam Keane. I'm the newest member to Ribble Valley Studios. I graduated a year ago after going back to uni as a mature student. I've moved up here, and what the studio is doing for me is it gives me somewhere to work. It gives me, contact with other artists because coming from Brighton and London and that sort of area where culture is almost, it's saturated with culture. You're so used to having culture around you and everything like that. Coming up to Lancashire, there is painters, there's artists and everything like that, but it's a different kind of painting and artist. So the studio offers me to be in contact with other people who are maybe not hobbyist artists, if that's not so condescending towards people who are doing, watercolours and things of the local scenery and stuff. So yeah, that's essentially what I want from the studio. Somewhere to paint, and it works for me in that way. It's great what Bev and Keith are trying to do. Where I want to go in the future, the dream is obviously being an artist who makes money out of art, and yeah, that involves showing in London, internationally, but it's up in Lancashire at the moment, so that's what I'm doing at the moment, but who knows where we go in the future.
Hi, my name's Mark. I'm a member of the Ribble Valley Artist Studio, and I work in a really precise way, and most of my work revolves around the body. I look at different sorts of body. I think the body's a marker of identity, especially in the modern world, and we hide it. We tend to, project all these idealised sort of subjects, in advertising and everything. I'm really interested in the sort of visceral difference and the parameters, that we look at things in terms of normality, and there's no such thing as normality, so we've got these ends of the spectrum that seem to be largely ignored. So I like my work to be a marker of different forms of sort of identity. Well, that's what I want to project in my work, to be quite honest.
Hi, my name is Samantha Grindley, and this is my workspace at Ribble Valley Art Studios in Clitheroe. The studio provides me with a really great base to come and relay my life experiences onto canvas. The people in our lives whom we love the most are those that hold the power to hurt us the most. Alongside our love for such people often runs an idolisation of them too. When we have been hurt, our perceptions of relationships and our roles within them change. In my experience, the love then seems wasted and the idolisation false. However, I have found that it is possible for pain and memories to allow us to progress more informed, stronger and with better understanding and judgment. I choose now to embrace moments, places and those I dare to love, only occasionally looking back and asking if it was worth it. Ultimately, my art helps me to contemplate the past and aids me in believing in a better future. With my dreamlike visions, I am always trying to pull the viewer into my world, even if it's only for a second.
Hi, I'm Keith Parkinson. I'm co-owner of the studios with Bev, and this is my space. We set up the studios about 8 months ago in July 2012. We've basically been looking for a long time to find the studios where we could get a group of artists together, produce work together, and exhibit, and create lots of opportunities for artists around the Lancashire area.